Well, hello, my fellow vidiots. UniTearIca here. And, well, by request, I am going to go on ahead and start a playthrough of Bioshock Infinite. That's right. So, I've been doing a little bit of customizing here, getting some options set up and making sure everything's working the right way. And I think we're just about ready to start. Gotta set my timer here, because don't want to go too long, too far on this first video. You guys know how that goes. So, I think what I'm planning on doing is I think I'm going to record 1 hour at a time, and then I'll break it up into smaller episodes, that kind of thing. So, that's the initial plan anyway. So, got the timer all here set. Now, one thing I am going to do before I start the timer is we will select our game. Now, many of you know, if you watch my videos and stuff on Minecraft, this is my favorite game to play. The one difficulty setting I have not played through is 99 mode. So, I'm thinking, if I'm going to do this, might as well do it the right way, go through the 1999 mode. However, while I was testing it earlier in 99 mode, it kept crashing my computer. And it kept crashing my computer only when I was recording. So, not going to be able to do it in 1999 mode. I can, however, do it in hard mode. I don't know why the 99 mode's crashing my computer. I think I may have to uninstall the game and reinstall it. And if I do that, then we'll put it up to the 1999 mode and go from there. But, for now, here we go. We are going into hard mode. I love the music for this. Oh, it was so nice. And now my graphics are a little off. Normally I play this in like widescreen mode, 16:9, higher resolution. However, when I did that, it slowed my FPS down to almost 1 frame per second. And I could not take that. I mean, it made it unplayable. So I had to change it to the regular thing. As you can see here, yes, because I have the full big version of everything. Okay. I got the good stuff. I have a whole bunch of extra stuff unlocked on this.
No.
Doesn't come right away. You have to find it in the game.
Of you.
The mind of the subject will desperately struggle to create memories where none exist. That R. Lutess is Robert Lutess. I'll be quiet while they're talking here.
Are you going to just sit there?
Although I did put on subtitles for you
Not
guys.
standing, rowing.
Rowing? Hadn't planned on it.
So you expect me to shoulder
What's
the
this?
burden?
No, but I do expect you to do all the rowing.
And why is that?
Coming here was your idea.
My idea?
I've made it very clear that I don't believe in the exercise.
The rowing?
No? Imagine that's wonderful exercise.
Then what?
The entire thought experiment.
Excuse me. How much longer?
One goes into an experiment knowing one could fail.
But one does not undertake an experiment knowing one has failed.
Can we get back to the rowing?
I suggest you do, or we're never going to get there.
No, I mean I'd greatly appreciate it if you would assist.
Perhaps you should ask him. I imagine he has a greater interest in getting there than I do.
I suppose he does, but there's no point in asking.
Why not?
Because he doesn't row.
He doesn't row?
No, he doesn't row.
Ah, I see what you mean. We've arrived. Shall we tell him when we'll be returning?
Would that change anything?
It might give him some comfort.
Well, at least that's something we can agree on.
Hey! Is somebody meeting me here?
I'd certainly hope so.
It does seem like a dreadful place to be stranded.
Well, maybe there's someone inside.
Okay. Back to playing. As it is, achievement-wise, you probably won't see any achievements come up because I have previously unlocked almost all the achievements in this game. It's, again, one of my absolute favorite games. I love the general themes of these kind of games.
Excuse
so.
me. It's Booker DeWitt. I guess you're expecting me?
Of thy sins shall I wash thee. Can't speak tonight, guys. Hi, Booker.
Good luck with that, pal.
Plus, it's one of my favorite time period pieces. I'm always a big fan of the. Is there another? Oh no. Okay. I'm always a really big fan of period pieces and the
Is anyone here?
early 1900s.
Hello?
You know, the Roaring 20s, all of that. One of my absolute favorites. Oh no, well let me turn the radio off. Okay. Be prepared, he's on the way, on his way. You must stop him. C. We all know who that C is. At least those of us familiar with the game. To thy own land shall I take thee. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I need to come over here and start. I'm gonna get it from the back. Oop, caught on the stairs. Watch out. It's almost a Dark Brotherhood from Skyrim handprint, isn't it? That's another game I absolutely love. Oop. Sorry for the language there, guys. It's a brief one. Don't disappoint us. But yeah, the 20s, early 1900s, especially the 20s, like the Roaring 20s, that kind of stuff. In New Eden soil shall I plant thee. It's one of my favorite time areas where I absolutely love period pieces like that. It's just, Now, if you're good, you can run and jump and get back over there, but there's nothing under the steps over here. There is, however, over here, silver eagles. It's one of the things watching some playthroughs. I watch a number of YouTubers when they first played this, and they would pass up those things, and it was like, oh, come on. And they'd see them on the screen, and then they'd still pass them up. And it was like, oh. But can't always be perfect. Love the visuals in this, though. Like that, oh my goodness. You know, in real life, that would startle the hell out of you if you ring some bells and then the sky starts lighting up and playing music at you. Straight a little bit more. Come on, there you go. Yeah, this was one of my favorite Bioshock Infinite. Not that I didn't like 1. 1 was really good, told a good story, and the whole time that you were, playing it, you were immersed into finding out the story while at the same time playing it. 2, not so much. It was predictable as you knew what was coming. You go through the area, you're gonna have to go through another area because it's gonna stab you in the back, and it just wasn't there. It was a lot of back and forth with no way of returning to anywhere, and it delved too much. Just too much of being in the suit and doing the Big Daddy thing.
The bindings are there as a safeguard.
That would freak you out. If this was real, that would freak you out. Looking down like that.
Ascension in the count of 5. Count of 4.
No.
3, 2,
And the second time we get to see Booker's reflection because we'll see it here in the window.
Ascension.
Just stay calm.
5,000 feet. 10,000 feet. 15,000 feet. Hallelujah.
That was the other thing I really liked about this game. It's unlike the other Bioshock Infinites, this one goes really good at taking on not only racism, but religion and philosophy, and I mean, it nailed so many different points. But look at those graphics. Oh, how cool would that be? I mean, you wouldn't be able to exist that high, 15,000 feet in the air, without any sort of oxygen tank or protective clothing. One, you're likely to freeze. And two, you're likely to be so out of breath because that high, there's very little oxygen. And you would just essentially suffocate over a period of time. Why would he send us his Savior unto us, if we will not raise a finger for our own salvation? And though we deserve not his mercy, he has led us to this new evil, our last chance for redemption. He does so well. I mean, that sums up the game so well. And the nice choir music in the background. And the prophet shall lead the people to the new. That's the other thing, guys. I don't delve too much into my personal information. However, you can ask Casalo and a couple other people who actually know me. I'm one of those people. I was raised as a minister's kid. My father is a practicing minister. My mother is an ordained minister. And so I was raised as a PK. And that old saying, preacher's kids are the worst, I made it a fact growing up. I apologized for it to my parents once I had my own kids. But yeah, I actually made it a fact growing up. But like the church music and background, and this is one of my favorite songs too, on top of everything. It's just, oh, look at that. Graphics on this are just so amazing. They actually look, like I said, I normally play it in, 16:9 HD and that kind of stuff. So playing it in this 4:3 resolution is a little underwhelming than what I normally play it as. But the graphics are still so good. I mean, the reflection on the water and seeing everything. To the Lamb, the future of our city. Yeah, well, you know what? I'm taking your coins, you crazy old man. I've also noticed every single playthrough, you're not guaranteed to get the same things in the same places. Like some of those, I came through last time. I knew there was a silver eagle over here. I came through last time, there was only one silver eagle there, but I had a bunch in that bucket that I didn't get any at, and over there that fiddle case had some. So every playthrough, they just put a couple of little changes here and there as to what you can find and where. Figures. Nothing. Right when I'm needing stuff and there's nothing there. I'm avoiding going over that way because there's a guy that'll start talking. In my womb shall grow the seed of the prophet. Nuh-uh. Oops, that was a spoiler. Forget I said that. And I do apologize. I am excited about this playthrough, guys. Like I said, one of my favorite Bioshocks ever. However, I tend to get... Come on, where's that middle? It's always in the middle of the screen, and you gotta line these things up. Just... Oh, there it was. You gotta line these things just up until you get your gun so that you can get a crosshair. Come on. Scoot up a little bit. There it is. Oh, I had it for a second. There it goes. But I do get a little excited replaying this game. I've played this game I don't know how many times. Okay, I am going to pick up the box phones and play them for you guys.
Love the prophet because he
try
loves the sinner.
to be quiet.
Love the sinner because he is you. Without the sinner, what need is there for a redeemer? Without sin, what grace has forgiveness?
I'll try to play those for you guys and try to be quiet, but sometimes some of those voxophones are located where there's one, a bunch of noise, and two, you kind of have to get them on the go. And if you do, you may not be able to actually hear them at the time that you're picking them up, which you will see later in the playthrough. I'm certain of it. Oop, there we go. And here's this guy over here.
Excuse me. Where am I?
Heaven, friend. Or as close as we'll see till Judgment Day.
Just keep such
That's
voices to
right,
yourself.
you better keep quiet, Booker. And look at this, all this water down, one slip down there. You is falling a long way down. I mean, a long way down.
And every year, on this day of days, we recommit ourselves to our city and to our prophet, Father Comstock. We recommit through
Sorry, this guy is long-winded. This thing just goes on and on and on and on and on. I can't stand sitting there listening to him.
And lo, if the prophet has struck down our enemies at wounded knee, is it someone new? Someone from the Sodom below, newly come to Columbia to be
It's one of the
King,
first
our founders and our Lord.
I just need
kind of
passage into
Easter
the city.
eggs
Passage to the city.
of this game.
Brother, the only way to Columbia is through rebirth in the sweet waters of baptism. Will you be cleansed, brother?
Hey, I'm just looking to pass through.
Have no choice, you have to. That's one of the first, other than, like, say, the lighthouse,
Hey,
one of the first Easter eggs of the game, because it goes back to the first
in the name of our
Bioshock.
prophet, in the name of our founders, and the name of our Lord.
Let me up! Let me up!
I don't know, brothers and sisters, but this one doesn't look clean to me.
I actually know old ministers that would do that when they baptize somebody, and I mean, they come up gasping for air.
Who's there? Who's there?
Bring us the curb and wipe away the debt.
What do you want?
We had a deal to wit. Open this door right now.
I told you. I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, yes, you are.
Go away.
Mr. DeWitt! Mr. DeWitt!
Both public and private for private investigation. See? Almost drowned.
That idiot priest needs to learn the difference between baptizing a man and drowning one.
It's a good way to wake up, though. You wake up and hear these.
Figure out where the hell I am.
You see these three statues just pointing at you with what at first looks like a gun or something. No, no, no. It's keys, a scroll, and a sword. But yeah, when he says, when the minister says right there, is it someone from the Sodom below? Is it someone new? Is it someone from Sodom below? It's very, very much.
So they may better love
No,
the
the
air.
prophet fills your lungs with water so he can drown you. It's very much like the first Bioshock, because in the very first Bioshock, That's the first line that the mutated kind of big sister says, except for she says, "Is it someone new, someone from up
Cross
above?"
the Delaware, with flaming sword and wings of angels, watch over me and lend me strength.
Your history's off, buddy. The sword wasn't a flame.
So that I may hold fast against all invaders.
A rebel against ignorance and tyranny. Share with me your wisdom and let the light of your good judgment shine like a beacon through the
You
darkness.
guys need. Well, hi, hummingbird.
Hear my prayer.
That is so cool. Look at those wings on there, flapping where you can barely see them. That's real life. This is another thing a lot of YouTubers missed when they first came over, is that there was coins and stuff in there too.
There's no chance or luck, only providence. And that you see its divine hand at work. You discern the transmundane. Your inspiration.
Just because the city fires don't mean it ain't got its fair share of fools. All right. Still got a girl to find.
You are exactly right there, Booker. Exactly right. People are nuts. Oh, I love this part. Watch this, you guys.